Personable Governor Alex Otti of Abia State is having a good and smooth run, if you ask me, but not without nagging hiccups. The State Council of the Nigeria Labour Congress, NLC, has pleaded with the governor to pay workers there the minimum wage as well as the wage award due to them. The state chairman of the NLC, Ogbonnaya Okoro, handed down the plea during a Thanksgiving ceremony. Okoro was full of gratitude to the governor and said, like Oliver Twist, he was asking for more. Gratitude, they say, turns what we have into enough, Jide.
Yes. They don't even have to be as pestersome as the real Oliver Twist before asking for what, as far as they are concerned, is
legitimate.
Legitimate needs. I shudder to believe that in the very, very tough economic environment that we find ourselves, that some states still can't pay minimum wage.
Oh, yeah.
Abia is one of those states. Someone told me that even the minimum wage of 7,000, that there are some states that still haven't paid. In this country,
it boggles the mind.
7,000 back then. So when the minimum wage was increased
to 18,
to 18, they couldn't pay. It went to 30. Some can't pay. Some are only still pay. It was a governor, a North Central governor, the governor of one of the states of the North Central, that told me this 2 Saturdays ago, that some governors are still paying 7,000, minimum wage of 7,000.
In this country?
Yes.
In a 21st century?
They fail to pay 18. So people fail to pay 18. How do you expect them to come and pay 30? So they are not paying 30. So Governor Otti is being told now that, look around you. Look around you. You will see that in the Southwest, it is your state alone that has not paid the wage awards. Others are paying. Anambra was among the first to do it. The first state to come up with a wage award was Kwara.
Okay.
Yes. Abdulrazak was the first to pay wage award. And he has kept faith with it. You know?
He has no choice.
Who? Of
the
course he has
no
a
choice.
You mean Otti now? Otti is being told now that, look, others are paying. What are you waiting for? Get their message clear. They may have praised him. You do that, you try to romanticize people in the beginning, so that they don't think that, oh, you came for a fight. So those guys are politicians themselves, the NLC people. They praise him, you are paying salaries regularly by 28, latest you pay salary. But you've not, the minimum wage, you've not been paying. Yeah. Secondly, wage awards. States are doing wage awards. You have not. You are the only state in the entire Southeast yet to pay wage award. I think that is significant enough that the governor should then sit down and look, you are governor to sort out the welfare of people. How are you helping the people to survive these difficult times?
Set themselves.
Are you giving palliative grains? If you are not giving palliative grains, what again are you doing? That Abiodun, you may have all kinds of issues against him. I also think that he needs to fix the road to my place before I start seeing him as a hero. But you must give him credit for even the cash disbursements that he's been doing. It's similar to the conditional cash transfer that has been giving money to the indigent students. You saw that they carried it in, and they identified the students who needed the most through their teachers, and they received alerts. And we saw the story; people were happy. That is what we want to see. So the governor of Abia has his work cut out. Yes, you do infrastructure, people will praise you. But man shall not live by infrastructure alone.
But
by other things. I don't know what you
including
live by.
stomach infrastructure.
You might not live. The idea of stomach infrastructure is like an idea of a square cycle.
Yeah.
There is no such thing as a square cycle. So when someone says stomach infrastructure, you cannot. You can't place it. You can't place it.
You can't just place it.
There's nothing like stomach infrastructure. It's a funny idea.
But for me here, if the NLC went this way, we won't have problems with it. I mean, if the NLC...
You mean the approach?
No, that is the national leadership.
No, if the NLC behaved like this...
Yes, at the national
level, we won't have issues with it.
We really won't, but whichever way they have put it, like Biki said, it's a demand. Whether they have couched it in flowery language or they decide to take banner and go to the street.
It's a legitimate demand.
It's a legitimate demand.
Yeah.
More so for somebody like Alex Otti, who a lot of us believe have been preparing himself for this job for several years.
Yes.
And coming from a sector where money is made. He was MD of a bank. In fact, at some point when he wanted to recontest was when he left the bank to go and say, I want to face this. So a lot of expectation is on him.
Great ones.
Great ones, because now people believe the savior has come. Yes, he can argue, I've not spent so much time in government, but what people want is results. People don't want to die before the gains of democracy will come to them. And Abia State has been in a lot of mess before it's coming.
Before now, yeah.
And that now has put more weight, more burden on him. Most of the educational institutions are not being funded adequately. They can't even pay salary. Their medical institutions too. Bad. So because this is not a matter.
The workload is much.
But this is not a matter of you doing infrastructure. Let's do roads projects. Let's clear the town. In fact, in the process of clearing the town, people are even becoming more worried because those who cannot get their salary from government are selling things, and then you are clearing them off the road. Double jeopardy. So it's something that he must work on, and very fast too.
Yeah.
Otherwise, the Reka that welcomed him into office will soon die down.
Okay.
And he might be in trouble.
Yeah. All right.